Hey water signs, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. We're going to go ahead and do your June element reading. So let's get into this. This is general and timeless, so do take it as it resonates. I know I say June, but it is timeless. So thank you for being here. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please check out my description box because it has everything you need to know about me, the services I provide, and all of that. If you're a returning water sign, welcome back. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. We got a fire going over here. I had to pull out some Palo Santo because I'm telling you, earth signs, they going through something. I don't know what it is, but it is some toxic energy over there. So I had to clear out everything. Let's go ahead and see what we got for our water signs though, okay? Again, water signs, welcome back. Thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for everything you do for me, the collective in general. You guys are awesome. So let's go ahead and see what we have from our water signs. And use the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck, and I'm going to look into an animal message for you guys. So this could be an animal that's already significant, or this could be one that will be significant in June, or just be a confirmation, okay? What do we have for my water signs in June? Okay, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Gazelle. I was wondering if it was one or not, so it is. So we're going to take it. Okay. So the snake, you're very protective over what's yours. I feel like there is some kind of creative energy that's awakening within you, water signs. In June, I do feel like you are coming down to some kind of realization. With the gazelle energy, for me, this talks about you being suddenly aware of something that you weren't aware of before. It's like something has caught your attention in June. I am hearing that you're seeing something for what it is as well. Some of you could have been feeling very wounded. I'm getting a very sad energy. This one feels, because I'm just, paying attention to the fact that there's no foot here, okay? So some of you, and that makes me feel like you were wounded, okay? And it looks like tears. Like this gazelle does look kind of sad, okay? I'm going to be real with you, water signs. I feel like there could have been something that really wounded you, and you're trying to recover, but also it's brought some kind of awareness to you. Whatever this was that wounded you, it was actually a blessing in disguise because it has taught you a very valuable lesson in some way. And yes, that shit matters, and yes, it's important. And I know that it's like, well, why do I even have to go through that? Because you are on a journey, water sign. You are learning to grow through what you go through, okay? And you are here to strengthen your soul and experience life, okay? And you're learning something about this. You went through something. I feel like you were wounded in some kind of way, and because of that, there's an enlightenment. It could be about trust. It could be about your own self-confidence, your own self-respect and self-worth. It could be about honoring the intuition that you have within you, because water signs, you are some of the most, if not the most intuitive signs in the whole zodiac, right? Pisces, Scorpio, Cancerian, very intuitive beings. You guys have intuition naturally built in you, whereas other signs, other, elements might have to struggle a little bit, some, right? It depends. But I feel like, water signs are naturally intuitive. So you have been getting some kind of intuitive notion about something is what I'm feeling, and you just maybe were disregarding it or something like that. But again, you're learning how to trust yourself. You're learning how to be more confident. You're learning how to believe in yourself more. You're learning how to stand up for yourself more in June. And I like that. This could also be, if you're not resonating with that sad story of something, wounding you, this could also be that you are feeling very inspired. Something has caught your attention. Something has piqued your interest. I always think of the gazelle in this card as, napping, just doing its thing, right? And then all of a sudden it hears something in the distance. A gazelle is a naturally, see, the thing about the gazelle is it has horns, so it can defend itself, right? So it's a somewhat aggressive creature to me. However, it is a prey too to much larger creatures like lions and cheetahs and stuff like that. So when it hears something in the distance, it does need to look up. It does need to pay attention to its surroundings and go, is that friend or foe? And I feel like that might be something that's happening for some of you water signs too. You're like, there's been a disturbance and you're like trying to assess now, is this friend or foe? Is this something that I need to get up and I need to battle? Or is this something I need to get up and run away from? Because there ain't no fucking, I guess if you got to battle, if you're a gazelle and you got to battle a lion, I guess you will, right? I feel like if you can avoid it, you would. So I feel like you're seeing that, okay? Water signs in June. What do we have for my water signs in June? What messages do we have? We're going to look in the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. Woo! That's way too many. It popped with the Force. I feel like you guys are very motivated to figure something out, to do something, to fix something. Perhaps you're wanting to fix yourself. Perhaps you're not. Perhaps for some of you that resonated with that wounded story, I almost get the energy of like wanting to fix whatever it is inside of you that causes these kind of things to happen so they don't happen anymore. Because once you heal the inside, your outside changes. And I'm sure y'all know that to be true. So what do we have for my water signs, please? If I called you fire sign at any point, I'm sorry, because I feel like I did once. What do I have for my water signs, please, in June? So we have the Angel of Pleasure, taking pleasure in the things that you do. And I feel like that's what you want. You want pleasure in your life. You want happiness. You want joy. You want abundance. You don't want everything to be a fight or to be something that you have to fight for, you know, or that you have to defend, or you just want to have happiness. And you might be finding that in June. Some of you could be finding a lot of pleasure in June and just doing everyday things, right? I feel like some of you are, again, healing from something, clearing your space from something that's happened. And once you clear this space, it's like you feel more positive. You might have had a very negative, oppressive energy around you, water sign, that maybe you weren't really aware was that negative and oppressive. And then once it's like out of your vicinity, out of your energy, you notice and you start to feel pleasure again. Like you start to feel joy in the things that you do. This could be a person, this could be a job, this could be, again, a mindset, this could be an addiction, whatever it is, water sign. I feel like you're seeing something for what it is, you're deciding to skedat, right? And because of it, you're feeling a lot better. Some of you could be meeting somebody too, and this is bringing a lot of pleasure into your life. I am getting that with the Angel of Pleasure. Some of you could go nighttime swimming is what I'm getting. It's too many. Some of you could go nighttime swimming with somebody, skinny dipping with somebody, have a moment is what I'm getting. Come on. I didn't have this like kind of complications with this deck until I got to the water energy. What is up with y'all? So, water signs. My water signs and my earth signs are like, whew, so far. Water signs for June. What do we have? Y'all are like, nope, I don't want to talk. Okay. Okay, water signs. Okay. We have the God of Indulgence. This came out with fire signs, so perhaps that's why I wanted to call you guys fire sign, right? It's all right. Stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence and balance is healthy, right? A little indulgence and balance is healthy. So when you're doing things that are bad for you, when you're overindulging in certain things, it's like that's not necessarily good for you, okay? But if you're kind of keeping, you know, a lid on it and you're disciplining yourself, then you're going to see that you're feeling better is what I'm getting. Goddess of Psychic Protection. Again, some of you, again, I get this energy. You were around an oppressive energy. It'll show up in the cards, but you know, you were around an oppressive energy and you feel like maybe this was an indulgence. You feel like maybe you let something take you over. Perhaps some of you guys let pleasure take you over. You let somebody take advantage of you in that way. And I feel like you're protecting yourself. You're protecting your boundaries. You're protecting your space. Like we had seen before, you're clearing your energy out. You're not allowing yourself to feel this negativity anymore. Goddess of Shadows coming out. What you perceive to be your dark side holds hidden treasures. So we're doing shadow work basically is what I'm getting. And I really felt that, water signs. I really did. I felt that shadow work because this gazelle, don't tell me that don't look like tears. That gazelle looks sad AF, okay? So, what is shadow work? Because I had somebody ask me that, and it's almost like I just forgot for a second that not everybody knows and understands what shadow work means. Oh, it's so hot when I channel. Shadow work is when you face the parts of yourself that you don't like, the parts of yourself that you ignore or you try to stifle away, the parts of yourself that you hide from society. So your self-confidence, your pain, your fears, your addictions, certain behaviors that you have. It's like you are who you are, water sign, and you're perfect in your imperfections. Now, this doesn't mean that we don't grow and we don't work on ourselves and we don't try to change and, you know, fix whatever we feel like needs to be, if there's toxic energies in our life, toxic behaviors that we do that are not helping us, yes, we grow, but we accept that just because we have those toxic patterns, just because we have those toxic tendencies, we're not toxic ourselves. And that's something that you need to know. You're not a bad person. You're not toxic. You're not horrible. You've made mistakes. You're human and you're allowed to make mistakes. But the buck stops here. It's time to recognize when something is disrupting your energy and listen to your intuition. It's time to let go of indulging, overindulging, or letting things take advantage of you, or not having healthy boundaries, not disciplining yourself in certain ways that you know you need to. This in June is about you facing this stuff, noticing these things, and working for changes. And you know what? If it's something like where it's like not something that you need to change, but it's something that other people around you want you to change, like let's say this is not like in a toxic addiction or something like that, and let's say that you have something that you like to do and everybody else just tries to make you feel bad about it. Let's say you're like a psychic, right? Let's use me as an example. Let's say you're a psychic and you've been ashamed of that. You've been in the closet and you haven't been sure about it and everything. I feel like in June, you're saying, I don't care what other people think about me. Yeah, Spirit did create me different. Spirit did give me intuition. Spirit did give me gifts. And I'm here to use them. And not just use them to help the collective and heal the collective, but to help and heal myself, to protect myself. So you're going to start calling people out when you know that they're lying to you. You're going to start putting up boundaries when you know you're being disrespected or you know you're being taken advantage of. I feel like crying right now. I feel so emotional, like when you guys' energy, because I feel like you're just fucking done. I feel like you really like something like, I feel like you're just done, water signs, okay? And you're seeing that in ways that maybe you allowed certain things to happen and you might be wanting to beat up on yourself, but I feel like Spirit wants you to know that it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to have a shadow side. What you want to change, you can change. And we can't live in regret. We can't live in the past of, oh my gosh, I wish I never would have done this. I wish this never happened. We have to just accept what's happened and we have to move forward. And we have to work every day to not let it happen again. And how do we do that? We change ourselves. We change our own behavior. I'm not going to lecture you guys anymore because I feel like you already feel like bad enough, okay? But I'm just saying, okay? So, what do we have? Make sure my deck is right. It is, okay. What do we have for my water signs in June? What is this angel of pleasure here for my water signs in June? Angel of pleasure. I like pleasure. I don't know what movie that's from, but that's what I just kind of flashed on. Yeah, you're filling your own cup up. You're doing what you want to do. If it makes you feel good to go and sit by the water every day, then that's what you're going to do. If it makes you feel good to go, smoke a joint in the park, then that's what you're going to do, right? As long as that's not your addiction. If that's your addiction and you know you need to stop that, then okay. You need to just go walk in the park, right? But I feel like there's nothing really wrong with weed, but it's up to you because some people do feel like it is a problem. So, because the addictions are out here for me, so. I don't want to enable people and be like, well, Jess said I could smoke. No, if you know you need to stop smoking and that's your thing that you know you need to quit, then stop, okay? Don't listen to me on that, right? But I feel like regardless, what you're doing is you're filling up your cup. You've been depleted is what I'm getting. Somebody has been draining you. An environment has been draining you. A situation has been draining you. And I feel like you are filling up your cup. You're doing what's best for you. You're allowing healing with that Ace of Cups to come into your life. And again, for some of you, you're meeting somebody with that Ace of Cups, the Angel of Pleasure. You will. You'll be meeting somebody. And this person, for you feminines, gonna make it rain. Okay? Maybe you masculines too. I don't know, right? I don't know your life. But you're definitely coming up on something mentally. You're like, you've had an epiphany. You understand something now. And you're willing to defend yourself. I feel like you're willing to go to war with somebody and to say what you need to say because you know how you feel now. I feel like you're tired of feeling like this. You're ready to stand up and be like, I'm fucking done with this. That's it. And anybody who wants to try to trash talk me, talk shit about me, it's like the straw broke the camel's back, and now water signs are like, everybody fitting to get it. I'm gonna use my intuition on everybody. I'm like, I feel like you guys are actually like low-key super psychics, right? And you just kind of hide it away. You don't really say the things that you want to say. Like, people make fun of you around you or be conniving or act like they're being nice to, and you're just like, but I feel feel like in June, you like call people out on it. You just start calling people out and you freak them out because you start saying stuff that they're thinking. You start following your intuition. You start honoring yourself. And when you start honoring yourself, you gain that confidence that you need back. And you're like, I'm a fucking gazelle. I don't know about you, right? But I'm a gazelle up in this bitch. What are you, right? Just saying, a lion? Fuck a lion. I'll fight a lion, says a gazelle. Okay, I like this energy I'm getting into as we're getting into the reading, because I feel like you're standing in your power in June, and I like that, water signs. Yes, okay? 7 of Pentacles. You're like, how can I make my money grow? How can I make my stability grow? How can I make my security and my groundedness within myself grow? How can I become more stable? How can I become more healthy? What is this God of Indulgence for my water signs? Something wanted to pop, but it didn't. King of Wands. So, some of you do have some kind of sex addiction, or somebody around you has some kind of sex addiction. That's not for everybody, but with the Indulgence and the King of Wands, I mean, he is a little horny, I'm just saying. And you might feel like that got you into trouble for some of you guys. Like you feel like that your sexual urges, your sexual needs got you into trouble and made you make stupid decisions, is what I'm getting, okay? For others of you with this God of Indulgence, the King of Wands, some of you could be really wanting to indulge on your passions and go after what's yours. You want to start that business. You want to build that platform. You want to, go on that vacation, travel to that destination. You're really wanting to do things for yourself. You have big visions for yourself and you're wanting to grow certain things, okay? Some of you could definitely be wanting to break free of some kind of restriction that you've been feeling. I feel like somebody has been boxing you in or making you feel like you have to do things a certain way, and some of you are wanting to break free from that. Exactly, you're fighting the system. So if you have anybody around you that's trying to tell you how to live your life or what you're going to do, or especially at work is what I'm getting. Yes, a Capricorn for sure. Right? Taurus, a lot of earth energy. Maybe, again, water and earth. There's something up with that, okay? But with this energy right here, you're like, good on that, okay? That's like the angel, that's like God and the devil, really, when you think about it. Because this is not my spirit card. This is like religion. This is like constriction. This is like restriction for me, right? So this is like a God card. And I'm not saying that God and spirit are different. God and spirit are the same being. It's just the same. It's just a different name. It's a different way of thinking of it. It's a different mindset, perception, belief system of it. There's God and there's spirit. There's definitely a difference in the people who call each what, and you know what I'm saying here. This is like spiritual warfare to me. This combo, every time it comes up, you're going through some kind of spiritual warfare. And I feel like you're aware of that. You're becoming aware of that. You're like, I've been being tested, or something was a test, or I'm needing to remove a karmic cycle, end a karmic cycle. And you're going to. And I feel like you're done. Look at his fist. He ready to fight, okay? That's like that Arthur meme or whatever. He's like, yup. I love that, water signs. I do. You're getting some kind of healing or renewed faith and hope within yourself. And it's because of yourself. This is independent. This is you, okay? Goddess of the Shadows. What is this? What is this from a water signs? Goddess of the Shadows. Wheel of Fortune. Yep. What you perceive to be your dark side lies a hidden treasure. It's like, I love to be transparent on my channel, and I love to lead by example, live by example, right? So it's like with me and all this weirdness and seeing things and hearing things and being unaccepted and going through my pains and my health issues I've had. And it's like everything, like what I've perceived to be such bullshit in my life, such pain in my life, I learned a long time ago to just embrace that as a blessing, because it helps me help other people. Everything that I've gone through, I can then help other people go through what they go through. And that is the biggest blessing. That is the best feeling that I can ever have, is because that is what I'm here to do. I'm here to give back and heal. I am a healer. I'm here to help people. So everything I've gone through, it's a launching pad for me to help somebody else go through whatever they're going through. And it's like the same situation. You're seeing that. Whatever darkness you have that you feel like is within you, whatever bad things you've gone through, like some of you who might be struggling with addiction, one day you could be counseling other people on how to, release themselves from addiction, because that's what it's about. You go through your experience, and then if you're a healer, if you're a light worker, if you want to stand in your divinity, you help other people go through their experience too, in whatever way. You don't have to be a counselor. You don't have to be up here on YouTube reading tarot and stuff. You could just be talking to your friends and counseling them like a good friend and telling them, you don't have to put up with this. You don't have to not believe in yourself, and you could be helping people around you. You could have a conversation with a perfect stranger in line, and because you've experienced that, you went through that, you can help them real quick in the 5 minutes you're in line and coach them and leave them walking off feeling better. And that's what this is about, because when we raise the vibration of the planet, we help everybody, everything gets better. I'm not going to lecture you guys, but I really do, I mean, any more than I have, but I really do feel like with this Wheel of Fortune, you guys are seeing that something happened, and it happened like it was supposed to. Oracle messages. It caused a big change in your life. Water signs. I don't know how much time we have left. That's why I'm trying to hurry up. So if the camera just cuts off, this will be uploaded, because I feel like this message needs to get out there. Oh, Lord. It's kind of a lot. So if it just cuts off, sorry, guys, because I don't know how much space I got on my storage. Don't worry. Be happy. I knew it was our sad little bear out here somewhere. Don't worry, Spirit says be happy. Pay attention to the signs. Exactly. Honor your intuition. Be that gazelle. This is what this is, getting a sign and noticing it and going, is this spirit warning me, or is this spirit just confirming, or is this spirit congratulating? What is this? Pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to your intuition, right? Fake love, straight up to your face. I'm telling you, water signs, somebody is not who they say they are, and somebody's been fake to you. People around you might have been fake, and like I said, you're like, I'm good on that, Arthur Fist. Like, I'm done with that. I'm about to say whatever the fuck is on my mind. I'm going to call people out. I'm going to be real. I'm going to be honest, right? No is the answer. So if you've been wondering, should I trust this person with that fake love straight up to your face? Hell no. But smile, says Spirit, because you got better things. Maybe you have a new soulmate coming in. Maybe there's somebody else that's meant for you, and you had to go through this lesson if that's your story. Deception is around you, water sign. Somebody is deceiving you around you. Unclench your jaw, because first of all, you don't want to get TMJ like me, right? Second, okay, because that is first, because you don't want that. And then second, all right, unclench your jaw, because there's no need to stress about this. What you perceive as something, a shadow side, or something that's happened to you that's dark, it's leading you to something better, or it's bringing some kind of shift into your life that's actually going to benefit you. This was meant to happen, is what I'm getting. Whatever you went through was meant to happen, but it was meant to launch you, be a catalyst, or change something within you, okay? It was meant to change something. So ask for a sign. Again, pay attention to the signs. Ask for the signs. I feel like Spirit's like, water sign, woohoo! Hello, water sign, the most intuitive signs in the zodiac that I created. Water signs. Yeah. Will you pay attention to me, please? You guys are like, no, right? Because you're telling me something that makes me really uncomfortable. Sorry, sometimes life is uncomfortable, right? We have this will work out better than expected. I love that. This will work out better than expected, water signs, okay? It really will. All right, water signs, we made it and it didn't cut off. That has been your reading. I hope it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.